Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to Learn English Live. This is Teacher Cheri. Welcome to Learn English Live, and I hope that you are having a great day. It is a couple of minutes after 8 o'clock, and I was just getting ready to finish my dinner with my family. So let me know what you had for your last meal, if you don't mind, in the chat. And we will take a look and see who all is here today. So it looks like we had some early birds here today. What it means to be an early bird is that you arrive somewhere early. And they always say that the early bird gets the worm. And so for that reason, thank you for getting here early for the lesson. Luis, May, hello May, hello Erica, hello Jonathan, great to see you here. Thank you for subscribing. Ghastly, hello Michelle, how are you? Let me know what time it is where you are at. I would love to know what time it is where you are. And Vashuda, hello Vashuda, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone. Hello Natalie. Natalie, I hope you had a great day today. Maria, welcome to Learn English Live. Hello Edward, welcome Edward, PG Fitness. Okay, so Edward, you can help us today after we talk about eating all of this delicious food. We have to make sure that we exercise so that we can stay healthy. So today's lesson is going to be on vocabulary. Specifically, we will talk about vocabulary that you need when you are dining out, when you are at a restaurant. I made dinner tonight for my family, and that is somewhat unusual. We eat a lot of takeout food at our house. We are just a busy family, and so I'm not often home to be able to cook for everyone. Michelle, it's 3 a.m. Michelle, I cannot tell you the last time that I was up at 3 a.m. Wow, a long time ago. I'm trying to think. I think I was up for maybe a meeting at 3 a.m. with a company from China. That was several months ago. So thank you for attending, Michelle. That is awesome. 8:06 in the morning, May, Indonesia. And yes, Natalie is 2 hours ahead of me. It is 8:06 where I am. So let's get started with our lesson today. This is going to be a little different. Tonight, we are going to talk about... Hello, MMA Mirror. Hello, Raha. We're going to talk about the dining experience, and I'm hoping that you will learn something. We're going to also share some videos with you, so it will look like you are out at a restaurant. We will review a menu and just get a feel for the vocabulary that you need when you go out to eat at a restaurant. So let's get started. Hello, Fawad. Here we go. So here are some terms that we regularly run into when we're talking about eating dinner or eating lunch or even breakfast, and you're not going to be eating at home. So are you going to dine in? Are you going to carry out? Or are you going to eat fast food? So dine in, you're going to go and you're going to eat your food at the restaurant. Carry out, you're going to order your food and take it with you. That is what I often do. Or fast food. This is where you go somewhere, you drive in, you order the food, and it's ready very shortly after. Usually not very healthy for you. So we still have some more students. Gertrudis, welcome Gertrudis, 9 p.m. Hello, Sruthi. Welcome, Francis and Elariza. Hello. So what are your dinner plans? If it's close to dinner time, what are your dinner plans? That's what you need to decide. So we are going to make plans today for dinner. So let's take a look. Where do we begin? We begin by making a reservation. So we're going to call wherever the restaurant is. We're going to call them. And what information do you need? to make a reservation. You could probably make reservations online as well. I'm sure you can. I typically call to make a reservation if I plan to dine in. Let's look at what information you may need. Go ahead and tell me in the chat, what information do you think you will need when you call to make a reservation? A reservation is when you call and make an appointment, a time that you can go and be seated and served a meal at a restaurant. Not all restaurants obviously take reservations. So, the first thing you may need to know is the date of the reservation. When do you want to go to eat? And another thing you'll need to have available, ready to tell the person on the phone at the restaurant, would be how many people are in your party. They will ask, how many people are there in your party? Which, now that I'm looking, this shouldn't say how many people in your party. That is not a complete sentence. How many people are in your party? We should add to be in that position. Okay, how many of you are there? That's exactly right, MMA. How many people are there in your party? What time would you like to eat? That is another bit of information that you will need to know. So tell me, if you were to go out to dinner, type in the chat, what time would you like to go out to eat? What's a good time for you if you are making reservations to go with friends or family somewhere to eat? Where or what time would that typically be? I would typically go to dinner if it is a nice restaurant with my family around 7 p.m. When I was younger, I would go to dinner much later. So 9 p.m. would be a time that I would go to dinner, and then after we would go and maybe listen to some music after that. So what time do you want to go to eat? Type in the chat box what time you would like to make your reservation. Remember also that restaurants often have early bird specials. I mentioned this phrase earlier, early bird specials. The idiom, the early bird gets the worm, is often used, meaning that if you arrive somewhere early, you are going to achieve success. The bird gets the worm that they want to eat. Restaurants have the early bird specials, and when you go to a restaurant earlier in the evening, they'll often have reduced prices on their menu. You may not receive as much food for the price, but you will get a meal at a reduced price. So that's something to think about when you make your reservations. So let's see, we've got a few people here. We have people say, Natalie, yes, Natalie, 9 or 10 p.m. 6 p.m. for Maria Gertrudis, likes to make reservations at 8 p.m. Okay, wonderful. Yes, I agree. It's a wide range of times, and then it seems the older people get, the earlier they like to go to dinner. Okay, so let's take a look at the word party. How many people are there in your party? That is a question that you will be asked by the restaurant when you call to make the reservation. When I think of the word party, I think of a birthday party where you have ice cream and cake and you sing songs. I'm not going to sing today, but I think of that for party. Michelle says 7 p.m. is a good time. So we're going to now take a look at how to make a reservation in this video. Let me know if you do not hear it. I want to make sure that you can hear it. But here is a video about how to make a reservation. Okay, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. So there is no sound in the video. Okay, okay, perfect. So thank you guys. Thank you sorry for that delay. Let's try this. All right, let's try this again, okay?
Oh, thank you for calling Applebee's.
Okay, let's try again.
Home of the famous ribs. Yes, we take reservations. How many people will be in your party? Okay. And what date are you wanting for the reservation? Okay, let me look. I have an opening for a party of 4 at 7 o'clock p.m. Great. We'll see you on Wednesday, September 30th at 7 p.m. Have a good day. Bye.
Okay, so there you had it. How to make a reservation. Those are the questions that the person at the restaurant will ask you. So have all of that information available to you. It would be helpful if you write down that information, because if you are trying to make the reservation in English and you have it written down, it will be much easier for you to speak fluently. When you speak in a pressure situation, sometimes it can be difficult to find the right words that you want to use. So let's continue with our lesson, and we will talk about the word party. So the word party in the sentence, how many are in your party? I mentioned before that we have a celebration or a group. So in the sentence for this lesson, how many are in your party, is the meaning of party A or B? How many are in your party? How many are in your A or B? Tell me in the chat box if you feel that the correct answer for the word party, the synonym of party, would be A, a celebration, or B, group. Let me know what you think. A or B? How many are in your party? Does the synonym for party, remember, synonym means a word that means the same thing. How many are in your party? Okay, I'm seeing some B's, mostly B's and A. Okay. A, maybe. I like your certainty there. So the answer here is actually B. Alyssa, hello Alyssa, great to see you. Hello. So the answer is B. How many are in your group? Now, you can have a celebration when you go out for a meal. So it could be a celebration, but the word party in this sentence is meaning how many people are in your group. How many people will be dining in your group, in your party? So that is the answer, B, group. Okay, so here we have the script that you already saw in the video. Hello, Diego. Hello, Mohammed. Hello, do you have a reservation? And you're going to say yes. You are going into the restaurant now. You have walked in, and you are going to walk up to the host or hostess, and they're going to say, hello, do you have a reservation? You're going to say, yes, the reservation is under the name Gibson. So let's take a look at a video, a short clip of what this may look like at the restaurant for you. Here we go. And again, you get to be waited on by the hostess, Cheri.
Hello, welcome to Applebee's. Do you have a reservation? Yes, and what is the name for the reservation? Okay, yes, party of 4? All right, this way.
Okay, so that is what you're going to see when you go up to the host or hostess at the restaurant that we are calling Applebee's. Applebee's is a franchise restaurant that is in the United States that serves, it's kind of a bar and grill type of restaurant that I eat at every once in a while. I had steak from this restaurant last weekend, so it made me think of Applebee's. So also another thing to consider is when you go into the restaurant, sometimes the maitre d', if you're going to a really fancy restaurant, sometimes the maitre d' is not always the kindest person. And in order to get seated sooner, sometimes they ask for you to tip them. Just thought I would share that with you. I don't eat at restaurants that are fancy like that, but they are out there. So let's continue. Once you're seated, your waiter is going to come to your table, and they typically will ask you about your drink order. So let's take a look at what this will look like and type in the chat box what it is that you would like to order for a drink. Let's see in the chat box what you would like to order. And then we're going to answer this question. I would like now do we want to order a super iced tea, a medium iced tea, or a tiny iced tea? Which one of these would be an appropriate response? A, super. I would like a super iced tea. B, medium. I would like a medium iced tea. Or C, tiny. I would like a tiny iced tea. Great. Yes, I'm starting to see the answers come in now. Excellent. B, medium. Yes. Medium. Okay. Knowing sizes is helpful. Knowing the difference small, medium, and large, very helpful. Excellent. Mohammed says maybe super. Yes. So in America, everything is supersized. All the sizes, a small in America is a large in many other countries. Empty calories and unhealthy for us. Great. Okay, so let's take another look at a video. The waitress, again, you get to be waited on by myself. We're going to take a look at what this would look like when they come and ask you for your drink order.
Hello, my name is Cheri, and I will be your server for this evening. Welcome to Applebee's. Today's specials include the artichoke dip for an appetizer, and then we also have the surf and turf for $25.99. May I take your drink order? Let's start with you, sir. Okay. What size would you like? Would you like any sugar with that? Okay. Ma'am, what would you like to drink? Great. Okay. And for you?
I want the margarita.
And for you? Okay. Would you like creamer or sugar? 1 or 2? Great. Okay. I will be back in just a moment with your drinks, and if you would like, you can place your order for appetizers at that time.
Okay, so when your server comes to the table, they're going to ask you lots of questions. You may not know, we'll find out later, about what the drink orders actually are when the server comes back to the table. But if you order something such as tea or iced tea, they're going to ask you what you want with your tea. And answers to that would be sugar, or maybe if you want lemon with your iced tea. So the vocabulary words that go along with those orders, with those drinks, are really helpful. So she also mentioned an appetizer. Let's look at the definition of the word appetizer. And Alyssa, I just read, yes, I can always count on you for a great answer. Yes, an adult beverage would be nice as well. Let's look at the definition of appetizer. So here we have appetizer, and we have different ways to spell appetizer. Of course, there is the British spelling and the American spelling. That would be a Z for the American spelling and an S for the British spelling. But the appetizer is a small dish of food or a drink taken before a meal or the main course of a meal to stimulate one's appetite. An appetizer is something that is not supposed to be the full meal. It's supposed to be something small that is often shared amongst the different people who are eating together. So let's see here. We've got cake and candy. Yeah, those are dessert items that we'll talk about at the end. So here we have a video of ordering an appetizer. And if you guys can think of things that you would like to order for an appetizer, go ahead and share those in the chat box. I'm getting hungry here. I didn't eat my dinner. I just cooked it, but I didn't eat it. So let's take a look at how to order an appetizer.
Here are your drinks. Iced tea for you. A strawberry margarita for you. Here is water. And then finally, your coffee with 2 sugars. Are you ready to place your order for the appetizers? Yes, the special, the artichoke dip. That comes with chips. There's enough there for, I would say, to serve 4 people. Okay. All right. Anything else? Okay, I'll get this order in right away, and I will be back to take your entree order.
Okay, so one thing that it's important to know is maybe you should ask the server about the specials. I was a helpful server, so I went ahead and shared with my my clients the restaurant patrons. Patrons is a person who patronizes or goes to an establishment. I told them what the specials were, but it's often helpful for you to ask what the specials are. The specials are often something that the restaurant prepares and does well with. It is also something that may be a little bit less expensive than some other order items on the menu. So let's take a look at the menu now. We've been talking for quite some time about the different steps to get to the point where we can actually order. So let's take a look at the appetizers that you can order at Applebee's. And we've got people ordering some great drinks, orange juice, fruit juice. Diego was asking for a shot. I don't know of what. Here we have the appetizers, and as you notice, there are numbers here. The artichoke dip is what this was on special that I mentioned, and so that is number 3. I'd like for you to please type in the chat box what you would like to order for an appetizer. What sounds good to you? So type 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to read through these quickly. I know Alyssa is here. So 1 is chicken quesadilla. Chicken quesadilla. Number 2 are breadsticks with Alfredo sauce. Tarun, great question. We mentioned this earlier in the lesson. An appetizer is meant to stimulate your appetite. It is a small amount of food, and it is something that is typically shared with others prior to the main course of the meal being provided. So number 1, do you want to eat chicken quesadillas? 2, would you like breadsticks with Alfredo sauce? Alfredo sauce is a white creamy sauce. Number 3, would you like the special, the spinach and artichoke dip? Natalie says she would like number 4, the chicken wonton tacos. Let us know how those taste, Natalie. Michelle, peanuts in appetizers. Some do. Yes, there are some peanuts in appetizers. That is an important question. If you have any allergies and you are eating at a restaurant, you need to ask if their food is prepared in peanut oil, because sometimes it is. Most restaurants do not use peanuts in their meals any longer due to people having allergies, but that's a good question. Number 5, the classic combo, which is made up of mozzarella sticks, wings, chicken wings, quesadillas. Yes, that's what's on there. Number 6, boneless wings. Number 7, pretzels with beer cheese dip. Number 8 is mozzarella sticks. Number 9 would be double crunch bone-in wings. What does everybody... Oh, see you later, May. Let's see what everyone has to eat here. Number 4, 3. Gertrudis would like the special. Harry would like the boneless wings. We've got a classic combo. You can't go wrong with the classic combo. You get a variety of things with that. Which one is vegetables in this? So if you were to be a vegetarian, it looks like none of these options would be except for spinach artichoke dip. Spinach artichoke dip would be a vegetarian option for you. Number 3 for Erica. What's the difference between dip and sauce? That is a great question. So a dip is something that is made to dip chips in, typically. And a sauce is something that is just on the side that can be utilized with the food. The dip is it's usually thicker in consistency, and you're going to dip your chips in it. And 8, Luis would like the mozzarella sticks. 1, 4, and 8. Alyssa, I hope you have a lot of people with you to eat all of those appetizers. Because Kuznul says 2 and 8, good. And Monday, Crispy, great name, Monday. You want it all. Hey, why not? It's all pretend. The calories are 0. So let's continue with our lesson about ordering food. You guys are doing a great job with this. I skipped. Here we go. What appetizer would you like to order? You guys did a great job. So now it's time for the main event. Are you ready to order? Don't be one of those people when the server comes to the table and says, "Are you ready to order?" and you're the only one who does not know. Make sure you read through your menu so you are ready to go. Everyone else is hungry. They want to order their food. Do not be the one who is not ready to order. So Vashuda says number 3. Let's think of these things to consider when you are ordering. You have choices on how you want your meal to be prepared. Let's discuss some entrees here. So we have beef. Now, on my Instagram page, I mentioned, which is Learn English with Cheri. Today, I posted something about how you can ask for your beef to be prepared. Beef meaning steak, typically. Beef would also be ground beef, like a hamburger. And so how would you like your beef prepared? A, rare. B, medium. C, well done. So rare would be that the beef is not cooked very long. Okay, it is cool in the center and red throughout the beef. That is rare. B, medium, is when the beef has a pink strip in the middle. It is warm temperature-wise in the middle of the beef. Medium, pink in the middle. And then also C is well done. With well done, the outside of the beef, both sides are charred, meaning that they have a blackened appearance from being on the grill for so long. And well done is it's grayish brown throughout the beef. So let's take a look. We've got a lot of well dones here. See, Gertrudis, you and I have the similar order. I go with medium or sometimes even medium rare with certain cuts of beef. You can add two different sides. You can say medium rare. You can say medium well done, which is between medium and well done. Let's see, medium, and Alyssa goes for well done. It is a good idea to ask at the restaurant what their definition of each of these would be. Luis is between B and C. Because some restaurants, their definition of medium may be slightly different than what your definition of medium would be. We had someone earlier who said that they wanted to order the chicken. So Mohammed said he wanted to order the chicken. When you are ordering chicken, you may have some choices of whether to order fried chicken. I like fried chicken. Whether to order grilled chicken, or finally, you can also order baked chicken. So let's take a look. So we have A, fried, B, grilled, C, baked. How would you like your chicken prepared? Share with me in the chat box. I love fried chicken. It is not healthy for you, but I do enjoy eating a well-prepared fried chicken. And I also enjoy grilled chicken. I like grilled barbecue chicken. That is another option where you add barbecue sauce. Or baked chicken. Baked chicken is a healthy alternative. Baking most protein is a healthier option than definitely frying. Alyssa, baked, grilled. We have a wide variety of how we want our chicken prepared. Great. Okay, so let's move on to, Natalie says B and C for chicken. Yes, I love chicken pretty much any way it's cooked, as long as it's cooked enough. You don't want to undercook chicken. That is not good. You will get very sick. So let's talk about fish. You can ask for your fish to be prepared, grilled, baked, or fried. So share with us in the chat box, would you like your fish grilled? A, grilled. That is where the fish is actually prepared on a grill with a flame. Would you like your fish B, baked? B, baked. So fish baked in an oven at a steady temperature, meaning the temperature stays the same. Or would you like your fish fried? So fried is where oil is heated, and often the fish will be breaded with a coating of different seasonings and bread crumbs, and then put fried. Yes, Vashuda, this is a lesson that is really heavy on talking about protein. We will talk about some vegetables here in a moment. Here we have Alyssa says grilled, Louise says fish is better fried, D chooses C. So grilled, baked, and fried. And I am not a big fan of fish. I do enjoy eating a catfish. Where I live, catfish is very popular. And but other fish, I'm just not a fan of the flavor of many different types of fish. And Luis says he can eat unhealthy from time to time. Michelle loves baked fish, and baked fish is a very healthy option for you. So Robin, do you need something, Wood? Robin may be here. So let's talk about some side dishes. Side dishes are the food options which are included with the entree. So these are things that come to the side of the entree. One thing you may want to ask is, may I make a substitution? Substitution. So let's say with my meal, bread comes with my meal, but I do not want bread. May I get a substitution of rice? Substitutions are when a restaurant will allow you to choose a different side dish instead of the side dish that is listed on the menu. So most restaurants will offer you a vegetable as the side, and if you do not care for the vegetable, you may ask, can I have a substitution? May I have a substitution? Then they sometimes will say yes, sometimes they will say no, and then other times they will say yes, but you have to pay extra for that. Good thing to ask. Let's talk about vegetables. Vegetables are often the side dish that is offered with the entree. And your vegetables can also be prepared in different ways. We have cooked vegetables, steamed vegetables, raw vegetables, and grilled vegetables. So cooked, they are cooked in the oven at a steady temperature. Steamed vegetables, they are actually cooked in a pot that has boiling water under it, and the steam rises and cooks the vegetables. This is a way to keep the vegetables very moist. And then raw, of course, they are not cooked at all. And grilled. Grilled vegetables are again placed on a grill with a flame underneath. Maureen chooses steamed vegetables. Yes, steamed vegetables are a great healthy alternative. They keep the nutrients in the vegetables. Often grilling and cooking can make the nutrients leave the vegetable. So Gertrudis likes grilled or steamed. Vishuddha, you like both cooked and steamed. Steamed, streamed is different. Maybe that was a typo. Steamed without the R. Luis, grilled vegetables. Erica says, I don't have any idea. Okay, maybe we can take a look at some pictures in the menu that will help you. I love carbohydrates and caffeine. So I'm going to take a drink. I'm getting a little dehydrated. And I'm sleepy today. Steamed vegetables are the best. Isaias, thank you for being here. It's great that we have all of these options, right? Romaine lettuce is better served raw. James, yes, I would agree. I like romaine lettuce raw. I enjoy a nice crisp salad as a side or a side dish. I find that it's difficult to make salads at home that taste as yummy, as delicious as what you get in a restaurant. Cooked and steamed. Vishuddha, no worries. So let's take a look at another video of placing your order for your main course. Again, you get to have your order taken by myself as the server.
Okay, let's get started with your order for your entrees. Sir, the special is surf and turf. So the special includes shrimp and steak. How would you like your steak prepared? Yes, at Applebee's, rare is red throughout the steak. Medium is pink in the middle. And well done is there is no pink at all in the steak. It is brown throughout the steak. Okay, you'd like yours prepared medium? All right, perfect. And for your side dishes, the options are baked potato, macaroni and cheese, French fries, or grilled vegetables. Yes, the grilled vegetables include broccoli and rice. Okay. And for you, ma'am? Okay. So with your pasta, would you like olive oil to be served with that? Okay. And for you? Okay, would you like your fish grilled or baked? Okay, wonderful. Would you like lemon juice or tartar sauce for your fish? Okay, fantastic. And for you, sir? Okay, would you like flour tortillas or corn tortillas with your tacos? Okay, and would you like any hot sauce for your tacos? Okay, perfect. All right, I will go place these orders in with the chef and be back as soon as they're ready. Thanks for coming to Applebee's. Can I get a refill on your drinks? Okay, great.
Okay. So, yes, Alyssa, I'm hungry too. I'm sorry to make you all hungry. So, as you can see, where there's different aspects to placing your order. You need to know how you want your food prepared. You need to know what things that go with your meal for condiments. So, for example, if you're ordering fish, do you want tartar sauce, which is a sauce that can be served with it? It is white and creamy, and I believe it has onions in it. I don't eat tartar sauce. And then also, many people will have lemon with their fish. So here we have a menu from Applebee's. This is an example of their entrees, including steaks and ribs. And Michelle would like pasta with butter and a side dish. Yes, we can accommodate that order, Michelle. I would say that this restaurant is known for their ribs, and their steaks are okay. The Midwest in America has amazing beef because we raise so many cattle. There's a lot of cattle farms in the Midwest, and so we get really fresh beef. I don't know if you have fresh beef where you live. I know there are many countries that have beef, and then there are some countries who do not eat beef, often due to religious preferences. So here's another example from the menu. They have burgers that you may order, and Michelle, your pasta is at the bottom there. They have pasta dishes with shrimp, they have fettuccine alfredo, and they also have a chicken pasta dish that has tomatoes involved as well. Hello, Kazai, hello. And then finally, here we have our chicken. They have grilled chicken breast that is served with broccoli and mashed potatoes on the side. And finally, if you would like a salad, they offer those options as well if you are not eating meat. So here are the final things in our lesson. We're going to wrap things up here, and you can also ask some questions. So Gertrudis likes the Applebee ribs. Great. Condiments that are on the table. Condiments are options that are on the table that are not food that you would eat by itself, but they are added to things. So ketchup is a popular condiment at my house. My daughter puts ketchup on literally everything. I read something the other day in China, I think they put ketchup on pizza. I do not put ketchup on pizza. That sounds very interesting. Mustard, sugar, of course, sugar to put in your coffee, salt, pepper, and hot sauce. So we're going to maybe use some hot sauce for our tacos. Now we have desserts, the best part of the meal, right? And since this is pretend, there are 0 calories for desserts. So Monica, I will answer your question here in a moment. Let's first talk about our desserts. What desserts would you like? We have caramel apple blondie. This is a dessert that has vanilla ice cream with a brownie that has caramel drizzled on it. There's also a brownie bite, and I can personally say I've had this dessert. The brownie is served warm with the chocolate drizzled and then the ice cream. The warm brownie is delicious. And then you have the triple chocolate meltdown. Whoa, too much chocolate, but there's chocolate inside the cake that when you bite into it, it flows out. If you are not hungry, I don't know what else I can do because I am really hungry after teaching this lesson. So then you are going to pay for your meal. There are different ways to do this. You can ask your server, check please. You can also say, may we have the bill? But often asking for your check is the appropriate way to request the receipt that has the amount of what your dinner was, so you may pay for your meal and leave the restaurant. So Monica, to answer your question, the correct way to ask for the food for takeaway or takeout. So often when you call somewhere to place an order, they will say, is this for delivery or carry out? Carry out or take out are both used. So take out or carry out would be the appropriate term to use. I would not use takeaway. Take out or carry out would be the terms. If you are going to place your order, go pick it up and not eat at the restaurant. You're going to take it with you. You're going to take it out of the restaurant to eat. Thank you for eating at Applebee's today. I hope you felt that your server did a great job and you enjoyed your meal. So let's take just a few moments here I can answer any other questions that you may have about today's lesson, things that you have noticed when you go to a restaurant. I feel that eating each meal has its own challenges when it comes to ordering. Breakfast can be rather interesting when it comes to ordering eggs, but I feel like that's an entire other lesson. So come on, guys, let me know. What do you plan on ordering at Applebee's? We've got Michelle ordering the side dish of pasta, and Gertrudis is wanting to order the ribs. What sounds good to you? Michelle wants the vanilla ice cream for dessert. You may have that. Okay, I'll give it about 2 more minutes here and answer any questions that you may have. And Gertrudis, that is a great question. How can I ask for my leftovers? So what you would say is, may I have a container to take my leftovers? And often the server may ask you, would you like to take your leftovers with you? Leftovers would be the appropriate term to use. A bottomless drink. A bottomless drink is an amazing concept, Alyssa. A bottomless drink means that you pay a price. It's usually a little more expensive, but that means that you get to drink that beverage that you've chosen the entire time you're there. They will keep filling it up. The bottom will never be seen because the server will keep filling it. Luis chooses to order a hamburger. My husband would eat hamburgers every meal of every day, cheeseburgers, if he could. He loves cheeseburgers. You're welcome, Gertrudis. I made chicken this evening for dinner. Mayonnaise is not common as a condiment. Natalie, yes, mayonnaise is a very common condiment. I did not list it. I don't like mayonnaise, but it is a very common condiment. Would you guys like to maybe see? Sam, will you grab? I'll show you what I prepared for dinner tonight. How does that sound? I made a chicken meal tonight, and it is baked chicken that has been baked with sauce. So yes, you can go ahead and do that. I prepared mashed potatoes and baked chicken with a sauce on top and sweet corn. That was the meal that I prepared. And this is a common meal that you would see prepared in the Midwest. It's what's called comfort food. Comfort food is something that you eat when it gets colder, and it's very filling and it makes you feel good. And so comfort food is something that the Midwest of the United States is well known for. So let's see here. She's spooning that up so I can show that to you, and then we will sign off. Desserts. I never have room for desserts. I get too full, and I can never order the dessert because I have no room left. All right, so here is a small sampling of what I'm going to see if I can see what it looks like. But we have the chicken here. It's hard to know if I can. And then mashed potatoes. The sauce that I have prepared here is a cream sauce with herbs, different herbs to give it a great flavor, and then mashed potatoes. This was what was for our dinner this evening. And Alyssa says a bottomless margarita. Alyssa, I think that it would be, I'm going to make a reservation for us. All right, students, thank you so much for coming to this lesson today. I hope that you learned some new vocabulary terms to help you when you go out to dinner with your friends and family. Remember, every week on Tuesdays at this same time, I will have a lesson, and I hope you can visit next week here, Learn English Live. Also, remember, I have a YouTube channel myself, Learn English with Cheri. Please subscribe there. And I am planning to do a live lesson this weekend at Learn English with Cheri. I also have an Instagram channel, Learn English with Cheri, and I post there daily. Please come and check out below. I have lots of information there if you have any questions about Learn English Live, my channels, or Robin Shaw. Thanks so much, everyone. Remember, you can learn English. Work hard, have patience. You can do it, and be kind to one another. See you soon.
Funny story. I'm going to Applebee's tomorrow.